Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lederhosen Challenge on Monday. Wow. Hey, Anne's back. Good. I'm glad that worked, Anne. Let me just log in to see what the rest of the you're saying. Hello, everybody. So the test card was because I was doing something in the background, and that sort of overlays everything. So we'll see what's going on now. Oh, that's the camera. There you go. So we're a bit dark today because I got my sunglasses on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to up the exposure slightly. Maybe a half a point. There you go. That's better, isn't it? And I can focus on my head. Nobody's mentioned my haircut. I had to do that for me, what's it called? For me picture this morning. So everything's right, everything's fine. My current live stream. I'm just going to have a look at the what's it called here. Oh, I'm getting an advert. Football. Just Eat. Euro 2021. There we go. Skip. There's it. Everybody's here. Cool dudes. Cool dudes. So there we go. We're live. My name's Timothy Down. For those of you just watching, just tuning in, this is Lederhosen Challenge. Spoiler alert, they don't fit. Basically, it's really just an excuse to get out of the house on a Monday night. Christina hates Mondays. She doesn't do mornings either. So I'm going to have a beer. Have I stopped, have I? No, I haven't stopped, so there you go. Nice haircut, Tim. Thank you very much. Okay, first question first. I did not lose my passport. What I lost was, or what I forgot to pick up was the copy that she made of the passport. So I think when I look back at it, I did say I've left my passport, but what I meant to say was I've left the copy that she made of my passport. So everything's good. Nobody nicked anything out of my pockets. Passport's here. That's at home with all the kit in it, because I have a driver's license to be identified with, so I don't have to bring my passport out theoretically. So yeah, so that's the way it is now. The passport's okay. The walk this morning was a bit unexpected. I was just going to go and get my photo done and go back, but then I thought, well, while I'm in the area, I can have a walk round, and we'll carry on the next time a bit up the road. Shall we do that? Hey. So some people ask me whether they can go past here or past there, and I can do everything. But the way it's going to happen is I'll probably just decide just to carry on going down Las Americas to Los Cristianos, and then in between I'll go into a few little villages as well. So that's what you guys like. I'm looking this way because this is where all my things are. All my what's it called? Is my mate. Do you want to be on the TV? Live, YouTube. Willst du live sein? Ich will nicht live sein. Kauf dir Bier. Reinhold doesn't want to be on. I said I'd buy him a beer though. Okay, evening Tim, what was that? Welcome back. Anne, watched some of the films last night. Simon, yes, Simon's very good. Simon Farrant. If you're not subscribed to him, nip over and give him a subscribe. Hi Jill, hi, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Okay, cool dudes. So what's going to happen tonight? Nothing much really. Basically what I'm going to do is sit here and shoot the moon and have a couple of beers, and if somebody turns up that wants to be interviewed, I'll interview them, but don't hold your breaths. So I've got the latest in COVID as well, and how do you like the intro? I'll play it again. Oh yeah, you're very good, you know. You're very good, guys. I did mute myself. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. The weather looked rubbish like it is here. The weather is fantastic. It's just the Kalima brings a bit of cloud, but it's really warm. It's like 25 in the shade. It's really humid, so it feels a lot stickier, you know. So it's really nice. Yeah, I realise that. I'm not going to mute myself again. I'll just let things happen. Let things happen. Joanna says, "Good evening, everybody. So I've been absent." Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Joanna. I'm so sorry. Chucking it down in North London. Oh no. Well, I hope to bring a bit of sunshine into your life. We've got lots of stuff going on. I'm at the Marsala again. This is my setup. We've got the mini iPad here for all your comments. We've got the little comments here that I can't really read the names because they're all in red. These are my overlays, and right up oh, that's my microphone. You see that number 2's muted and number 1 isn't. Number 2's here waiting for somebody to come if they do. And right at the top of the pole there is Data Daz. Right, Data Daz. And we're at the Masala Tandoori. I'm actually going to get a meal to take away tonight as well because I don't fancy cooking. And Christina says she fancies one of them hot chicken wraps. So what they do here, they do like a only on the takeaway menu. It's like a naan bread with garlic and some sort of sauce, and the sauce has got like red cabbage in it, but it's not the pickled red cabbage. It's the real sort of like red cabbage, the blue cabbage, blaukraut, in there, and then some yogurty type sauce. Really, really well. I mean, I get it hot. Well, I get medium, which is hot enough for me, and Christina's getting it medium. And then they roll 3 or 4 pieces of chicken up in it for a £5. So you can't really go wrong with that. And I usually get myself a really hot curry sauce to go with it for £2.99. I think we pay for the curry sauce, and or €3. And if I'm really hungry, which I shouldn't, but I will, I'll get 2 vegetable samosas, which are like €4 for 2. So they're about fist size. No, but a bit smaller than fist size. So that's what I'm getting to go home. And a couple of beers, and jobs are good. And then when we get home, we'll be drinking coconut water, and I'll have something else. I'll have an alcohol-free Weissbier. There you go. So there we go. Can you not change the colour, Tim? I can't. In this particular thing, the names are red. So that's it, I'm afraid. Evening, Tim. Welcome back, Anne. What I did with Anne is she wasn't banned, so it must have been something to do with YouTube, but I found out that I can put people and say, this person will always get through, no matter what. So Anne, you can write all the naughty words you like now. You can link to porn sites and everything, because you're the only person, apart from the moderators, who can write anything. There you go. There you go. Nice haircut, Tim. There we go. I missed number 14. What did I miss? You missed number 14. I don't know what that means. If that's a haircutty type thing you're referring to, I don't know what number 14 means. Unless it's a bus. Oh my God, Big Mickey the Leprechaun. I'm new to the channel. Hope to make a big impression. Say hello to me, everyone. Okay, Big Mickey the Leprechaun. Typically, when people have got names like that, they're going to turn out to be little buggers. So as long as you don't turn out to be a little bugger, we welcome you with open arms. Okay. Oh, we missed you last night. You're a legend. She is, yeah. Good evening. Robert Murphy. I've got to go all the way down now. I love lamb samosas, but the vegetarian ones are nice too. Yeah, I don't like the meat samosas. I don't know why. I just prefer the potato and the peas. It's how I always had a samosa. I never actually had a samosa with meat in it. And then I tried one, and it just tasted wrong to me. I don't know why. But I grew up in Bury, so we had a massive Pakistani and Indian culture there, and I was friends with a couple of my friends were Indian, or from an Indian background, and we go to their houses and we get some fantastic food. And when I was in America later on, there was also a great Indian, because I was in the computer industry, so there was lots of Indian programmers, and they invite me to their houses and stuff. So that was all their food was fantastic. And then when I went to Singapore and Malacca in Malaysia, there was a lot of Indian programmers there, and we used to go out to their hidden restaurants, you know, in Indian Town, if you like, Little India, in Penang. In fact, Magazine Road, there's a great big hotel. I think it was called the Traders Hotel. It used to be the Traders. It's probably called something else now. So right on Magazine Road, and Magazine Road's like 8 lanes, 4 each side, and on one side is like the beginning of the rich area going up towards Georgetown, I think it is, and on the left-hand side is Little India, and you can walk over the road, you get a haircut and a meal and as much beer as you like for €2 or something. That was back in 2003, I think it was, but that was pretty cool. Let's see what you're saying. 175 watching, hit the like button. Hey, cool dude. 178 now. You need to do that with Anne-Marie Elton's new account, Tim. We've started again today. We'll say that again. Anne-Marie Elton. Okay. So it's not the old account that you're there with. You're there with a new account. Okay, then I'll ban your old account and we'll get... Well, I mean, Anne-Marie's, you're okay if you're Anne-Marie. Don't forget to turn on two-factor authentication or two-factor authentication. Anyway, go into help in Google and say, I want to turn on two-factor authentication. And what it does, you choose whether you want to use an app which generates a code every 30 seconds. And when you log into Google, you can use that code. You only have to do it the once, because if you're on your own app, if you're on your own phone or something, you don't have to do it every time. But if somebody else logs in from another place or a browser that's not known to the system, then they ask you, okay, we're going to send either an SMS to the phone on the account, or you've got to pull up this app and put in the number which is active at that moment in time. I can't show you because it's on this phone. But that's really good. On anything, you get two-factor authentication on all your social media, and then you can't be, well, I mean, you can be cloned, but you can't be hacked. Okay. AJ, it's a new account for Anne. How do we know it's you, Anne? Okay, I missed a load. You need to do that to Anne. No, if she's on, I don't need to do it. Okay. What we got left? Flying truckers here. You did a Llangefni to somewhere, didn't you? There you go. Yeah. So 178 people watching, and how many thumbs up we got? I didn't look. 21 it says to me. I think it's more than that though. I don't think it updates live. So what we got here today? We've got the Marsala restaurant. We've just got some new customers. ¿Hablas inglés? You speak English? I'm doing a live on YouTube, right? You won't be shown, but just in case, okay?
Oh, we're okay. Let him put my mascara on.
All right, good. Okay, I had my hair done this morning as well. We've got some people over the way, and I'm just making sure they're not bothered that I've got this thing going. Is that straight? Let's have a look. There you go. Oh, they're going for a bottle of wine, so they're going to be good. They're going for the bottle of wine, so it looks like it's going to be a good night. I'm ready for another one, yes, please. Okay, I was going to say alcohol-free, but it's too late now. I am on my foot. On foot, there you go. Okay, here we go. So what else have I got to show you? I've shown you the balcony banter one. I've shown you this one. This is the Freaky Friday one from last Friday, but I'm going to see if I can do a different one. I'm not going to mute myself, but I'm going to show you this anyway. This is the Freaky Friday intro. That was the Freaky Friday intro. Harry Shaw, thank you very much for supporting the channel there, Harry. We always appreciate it when somebody supports the channel, and it also goes towards all the equipment that we need to do the channel. So thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. Ian's online. Ian, I know you're online. I know you're online. And I apologise for not getting back to you at the weekend. It just got crazy, and then it was too late. But what I will do is I'm going to open the room. I don't want any nutters coming in. So if you're not a nutter, you can come in, and I've got my earphones today, so I'll be able to say hello to you. So if anybody fancies to come in, but hang around, because I'll just wait for a lull in the in what I'm doing, and then I'll bring you in. David, if you're watching and you want to come in the room, that's fine by me, but you have to have that machine. Thank you. You have to have that machine where you can type and talk. Okay? So that's a prerequisite for you, David. You've got to have some way to communicate quite quick. The reason being, it's not that you're not a nice lad. It is the reason being, you got to think of the audience, right? And we need a lot of patience to be able to understand what you're saying when you speak. So if you've got that type to talk like Stephen Hawkins had, then that'll sound cool. So if you can get one of those, then you come in the room. If you don't, then don't come in today if you don't mind. But we'll talk later. See you, Lego. Do you want to be interviewed for YouTube? Interviewed, yeah? I'll interview you. You can tell your life story. So we got 190 people watching.
No, I'm not good at being...
Not tonight. He's not good at being interviewed. Next time.
No, but what do you always say?
You're very welcome. Well, a lot of people are always asking, what's it like in Tenerife? And I always say, well, you've got to say hello to all the people. And
Well, Tenerife is one of the best places in the world.
it is one of the best places in the world. There's the microphone if you want, you know.
Yes, it's one of the best places in the world because you've got weather all year round.
Let me see if we can get you on camera. Here he is. You got to bob down a bit. Look into this camera here. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. You got. Just hold that. That's your microphone. Speaking to the fluffy bit. Tell them what Tenerife's like. Look into this camera here.
Tenerife is not probably the best. It is the best in the world. We've got weather here 365 days a week.
A week?
And a year, sorry, I apologise.
Don't apologise, it's great fun.
But we don't get rain in Karlovy.
No.
Eh?
No.
Very little. And nice people, nice food, and the best thing is it's cheap prices.
It is. It is.
Very good. And you've got to come and find out and see it yourselves, because obviously you don't listen to me just talking. You've got to be here and do it, and then you'll be here every year. I've been coming 45 years.
45
Thank you.
Years.
45 years.
Thanks, Lego. I nearly knocked my camera over there and getting my thing back. You're on it. Yep. Yeah, well, you can watch it there now.
Now it's good.
There you go. We're going to solo back. Oh, solo mio. That's your mate Lego. Oh, when am I looking? I'm looking here. There you go. He's got great stuff. Hit the like button, guys. What are you drinking, Tim? Where's my pint? I'm drinking Dorada, which is the local beer brewed in Santa Cruz in a frosted glass. It's not €1 a pint here, though. It's normal price here. I think they charge $2.50. I'm not sure. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Anne-Marie, thank you so much for the donation there. Thank you for your advice today, Tim. Thanks all for the friend AJ for helping set me up. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Let's do this. Let's make AJ a moderator. Whether you want to be or not, AJ, you're a moderator because you're doing good stuff. You're doing good stuff. Okay. Wow, if we could fly over that fast, looks fab. Harry Shaw, we got Harry Shaw. Okay, I saw Rick do a breaking news today with the news that I broke last Wednesday of about the May the 20th. But I think what the difference was that today there was another meeting and she reiterated what she'd said. This is the tourism minister. She reiterated what she'd said last week to El País. And so basically, it is on the cards that she's trying to open up the island for the Brits by the 20th, which is Thursday. And the only thing stopping us is the COVID figures, that we need to get under 100 per 100,000 over the 14-day period, and then we can be eligible for the green list for Britain. And also Britain is eligible now, I think, for the European green list also. All they've got to do is to make a decision to let non-EU people in. And now the decision isn't in Spain. The decision, I think, for that one is for the Canary Islands. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure, but I think it is. So it's for the Canary Islands there. So that'll be good news if you can come in from the 20th. And the best thing is that if we're both on the green list, there's going to be no need for a PCR test. So that's good. Well, that's... So there we go. ¿Hablas inglés? You speak English?
Yeah.
I'm doing a YouTube channel, a YouTube live,
Okay.
just in case you've got a problem with being on camera. You're not on camera, but just in case, I need to tell you.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
Thank you very much.
We'll try to interview.
No problem. We love people. We love people. We got 229 people watching. Okay, we got some new guys in. They're coming to eat. It's getting busier. There we go. There we go. Can I ask where you're from? What country you're from?
From Poland.
From where?
From Poland. From Poland.
Poland. Okay. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Dziękuję. Kokonamunia. That's all I know. I don't speak Polish, I'm afraid. One of the languages I do not know. Cheers, guys. Appreciated. Ali and Moira don't really know what's happened to Anne's account. I don't know what's happened to Anne's account either. I found it and I put it on the good list, but apparently she can't log in or can't get anywhere. Tim, as you the right this morning, did you find all the things? Okay, Carl, thanks for asking. Those of you just joined us and those that looked, it was like a what's it called? A teaser, a cliffhanger. I left it on a cliffhanger this morning. I hadn't lost my passport. What I'd done is I had my passport copied and I had some photos taken. And I picked the photos up, but I didn't pick the copy of the passport up. So that's what was missing at the end. I had my passport in my pocket, but I didn't have the copy that I need for tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, there's no walk tomorrow morning, I'm afraid, because I got 10 o'clock. I got the guy coming looking at the bathroom to do the quote, and at 11 o'clock, no, 11:45. Yeah, at 11 o'clock, I've got to leave to go to Las Americas to apply for the TIE. So I've got everything I need now. So that's pretty cool. Let's have a look. Tim, I emailed you earlier. Yeah, I emailed you back, Anne. I hope you got it. Have a look in your spam box. You look slimmer around the face. You know, I've been losing weight around the face. I have lost a few kilos. I just can't get it off my belly just yet, and I need to lose 30 centimetres, 12 inches off my belly to get into the Lederhosen. So I think by Christmas it's doable, but only if I sort of like give up everything, you know? Only if I give up everything. Gracias. So, as I say, I'm in the room, Ian, if you want to come in, or anybody else. Tim, you look slimmer. Tim, is it an antigen test that's required to get back to the UK? I don't know what the UK's rules are. You'll have to find a vlogger in the UK for that one. I'll tell you exactly how to get here. But what you need to get back to the UK, I really don't know. And I don't know whether they can change the rules while you're here. Because basically the rules, the green list and red list and all that from the UK is for us. So if we want to come to visit the UK, we've not only got to do a PCR test, but we've also got to quarantine for 10 days, and we've also got to do 2 PCR tests when we get there, you know, day 5 and whatever. So I think that it's a lot harder to get into the UK than it is to get into Spain at the moment. But I think there's going to be something today or tomorrow that they're going to do, and then on Thursday, I reckon they'll say floodgates are open. Having said that, I said this morning there's 25 or 20% of the hotels are booked at the moment. So a lot of the hotels aren't opening. And the other problem is that the projection of how many people are coming is going to be like, for June, it's going to be 25-30%, July, August, September, up to 60%, and it'll only get up to 80% by the end of the year. Now, this is the projection from what we're doing. So it's still a problem that some of the hotels may not open till later. And if they're like a group hotel, you might be all put into, if you're already booked, for instance, you might all be put into one hotel. Hopefully, though, they'll put you in a better class hotel than the one you booked for no extra money. So keep an eye on that. And if you're not coming this year and you want to book, just be aware of all the stuff that you need to do. So just make sure you get all your ducks in a row, as they say. All your ducks in a row. Trying to get to Champions League final in Porto, Portugal next week. Been told need a PCR test before go and on return. Both countries green. Very confusing. Yeah, it is confusing because there's also a law here that says you need an antigen test to get into a hotel, and I don't think they've changed that either. So you've really got to jump through 5 or 6 hoops to get wherever you're going. The biggest problem you got in Britain is that you're no longer in the EU, so different rules. If you read something that now Portugal's open, for instance, it only means for other Schengen area countries. There is a different rule for people outside the EU. So you've got to really go through all the information to make sure you get all that. Here we go, here we go. Simon says, love the way you interact with the locals on your walks, Tim. Yeah, and it's always so nice to say hello. And it's always nice to get a conversation with somebody going. Cheers. So what else have I got to show you? Oh, you know what I've got? Did I show you this? No. I'm going to show you COVID now. This is my new COVID thing. You're going to like this. Not a lot, but you are going to like this. So I'm going to do the latest COVID figures from today. And what I did is I packed it into a template that I wrote at the weekend. So I've got like a graphic template, and then at the end it's the COVID figures, and I did that template this afternoon. So it's the first outing of this template. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm not sure whether to talk over it or not. Okay, after I've shown it, let me know whether you want me talking over it or not. Okay, let's go for this. Okay, so the Tenerife active cases are 1,645. You can see they're quite red. That means that in the last 7 days there have been new cases, and most of the ones in Santa Cruz are gone now. So it's under the 1,000 in Santa Cruz. La Laguna's under the 500. Dequi about 70. The rest are under 50. And this is the magic number, the 52 for the 7-day average, and we've got to get under 100 for the 14-day average to be able to get on the green list. So we are 104.4 today, so that's going to be quite good, I think. And that was your COVID for today. Now you could have just read all that. So do you prefer just to read it with the music, or do you prefer me to read it out to you guys? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching this on catch up, let me know in the comments. And if you're watching it live, put it in the chat. Okay, what have we got here? Rowata, thanks Tim for the EU clarification. I don't know everything, but I think that is a good thing to look at. Unbelievable, Jeff. I'm free. Unbelievable. I answered one of your comments this morning about, I don't know, was it about Brexit? I can't remember. For those people who watched the thing this morning, I'm not against Brexit. I don't have a horse in this race, put it that way. So the way it works for me is that I wasn't asked and I couldn't vote. So I felt disenfranchised about the whole thing. I don't know what I would have voted was I able to vote, but I should imagine that I probably would have voted to stay the way it is, because that's easier for me. Because it changed, I have to do something now, and there's other things that I'm not allowed to do. And now I'm an exotic person. That means I'm married to an EU national, so I get the benefits of the EU through marriage. It's like when people bring relatives over to Britain after they've emigrated there, that they can get. But there are also people in Britain that don't like that. You know, that somebody's emigrated to England or to UK, and then they bring their family over, and there's people who don't like that. And it's the same here. We have those type of people here as well. So you're not unique in that. But basically, the only reason I don't like Brexit is because I have to do something now. So don't get me wrong, I think you're going to be great. In fact, Yanis Varoufakis, who was the old left-wing finance minister of Greece, I really like that guy, and he's sort of saying now that Brexit was probably a good thing because the EU's in trouble at the moment, and I would just prefer that Britain would have stayed and been a part of the trouble to work it all out than actually leaving it to others. Somebody else messaged me, I think, not messaged me, but commented that we're being ruled by Germany, and that just shows you the mentality of the Brexit vote. You know, there was lots of misinformation out there on both sides. So I'm not going to comment on Brexit as it is. I'm just saying that I got to do stuff now because of it. So I think we can end it there, because I don't want people to change my mind or to get into a Barney about Brexit. I'm just saying I've got to do stuff now because of this vote. Okay, that's end of story. End of story. Speak over the Vivi, lower the music slightly. Okay, I can do that. In fact, I can do that now. The software allows me to pad the music. So Tim, speak over the figures. There we go. Nice hearing you read it aloud. There you go. What is the Lederhosen channel? Music Maker. Music Maker. I've not seen you comment before, so I'm assuming you're a new subscriber. Basically what it is I'm fat. And I tried to get into my old leather pants, which are the Bavarian Lederhosen, because my wife's Bavarian. And they fit on my legs, and I can pull them up my bum, but I can't close the waist. And I measured, and I've got to get 30 centimeters, 12 inches to close the waist. So I decided at the beginning of the year to do a Lederhosen challenge, which is slim enough to get into my Lederhosen by Christmas. My daughter's coming over, and she's either going to come over and celebrate that I'm all Slim Tim again, or she's going to bring me a new pair of Lederhosen, one of the two. And but they're quite expensive. I think the Lederhosen I've got were about 250 euros then, and that was 25 years ago I bought them. So the new ones are going to be about £1,000 now. So we'll see. Okay. So yeah, and if you are brand new to the channel, thank you very much. And don't forget you can subscribe and click that little bell. I know I don't do that enough, really. I should. All the other vloggers, you know, go press the buttons and stuff and subscribe and let's go and like. It helps with the channel and share. But me, I don't really care. I'm just happy that you're here. I think it's because there's me and Dan, and we're doing it for fun. So I sort of like it. I mean, Lee, he's a professional. He's doing it as a job. Andrew's doing it as a job, and Rick is powering now. So I think, and more power to his elbow, because basically they're in the entertainment business. So this is a great opportunity for them to go online. I mean, they've been online with Facebook for ages. So I think he's doing a great job. I think Shelley's doing a fantastic job. I met Shelley for the first time the other night when we were at the Arepas bar, and a lovely woman. And Rick's a really funny lad, but he's a little bit of competition for me because he did a breaking news this morning. You know, Rick. I don't go around taking dogs for walks or running or stuff like that. But look at all the channels, all of us. There's something different. Somebody just popped in the room, and I'm going to put my earphones on because I think it might be our old friend Ian Miller. Let's have a look. Oh. Can you hear me now, Ian?
Just a minute.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're there.
There we go. Ian's popped in to say hello.
Then
That's great.
I don't have a very good signal.
You don't have a good signal?
No, it's at my end. It's my end.
Well, it's looking all right for me. It's looking all right
Give
for
me
me.
a minute.
Okay. But your picture looks good. To me.
Well, we'll go for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
I just want to say thank you to Andrew Horseman for the donation. Tim, have a cool, looking like it'll be September, will be okay. Yoo-hoo! You know, I can't wait to see you guys. Are you coming over this year, Ian? I think you said next year, right?
November.
November. Cool dude. By then I should be Slim Tim.
I'll hold you to that.
Don't forget I've got till Christmas, so
Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Dad.
I've got another 4 weeks. Okay, I'm just going to do a couple of these things and I'll come to you, okay? Everybody's saying
Yeah,
hi.
you carry on, kid.
Now, there are loads of people that I've not seen comment before, commenting on today, so thank you for that, for the guys. We've... clock's ticking, Tim, recently. There's a lot of people on here that I've not seen before. So I'd like to say thank you very, very much for everybody. What happens in the chat here is you've got to be nice to everybody. You can say anything you like. If you're against, or if you have a contra argument for something, or you're against something, that's fine, but never ever make it personal for people. So we have a rule on this channel that as long as you're not contravening the YouTube community guidelines, which is like hate speech and blah blah blah, and porn and all that stuff and swearing, then you're okay. So it's okay to disagree with me, but you've got to disagree with the thing and not with the person, especially if you're talking amongst yourselves in the chat. Just be civil, because we're humans, and if you're not civil, you're not human, okay? And we don't allow non-humans on the channel. Okay, Ian, I got that out of the way.
Yep.
So what's happening? You've sent me an email saying about we want to say something about trains and stuff. Are you thinking of doing something?
No, I'm no. It's something that you're doing. You're doing your walking thing, and it was just something that I come across. What it is was, I was just wondering if anybody out there watches train videos or anything like that on YouTube. Because there's a guy by the name of Jeff Marshall. Right? He's got various channels on YouTube. He's been at it for a long time. Right?
Yeah.
The name of his own channel is Jeff Marshall. But he has another channel which he called All Stations.
Yeah.
Now, what that was, he started off in Penzance, and he did all stations right up the country to Wick.
Wick,
approximately...
my just a quick aside, my sister's husband comes from Wick.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So what he did was he did approximately 2,563 stations.
Wow.
His idea was to go to the station, step off the train, do one or two wee pictures, and put back on. It actually took him 3 months. Now,
Wow.
if anybody is interested in that, you can go onto the All Stations channel. He's actually got a documentary on how it was made.
Didn't
I mean,
that politician do that as well? What's his name? John Portillo.
Michael Portillo.
Michael Portillo.
But this is much better, Tim.
It is.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, what I'm thinking about, what I was talking about was because of COVID and all the restrictions in travelling, right? He's done London's Lost Railways.
Oh wow.
Right? He's picked out all the old stations, all the old lines, if they're still there, and he's actually walking them. And a lot of them has been turned into pathways for people out walking, cycling, jogging,
that's cool.
jogging, and everything like this. And they're only sort of 15-minute clips. But this is what he's been doing lately, and the last one he did, he was up to episode 13, but it's all in the London area. I don't know if any of the viewers or anything like that follow Jeff or anything like that.
Well, I've walked all the disused railway lines on Tenerife, all of them.
Have you really?
I have, yes.
Were there actually steam trains?
No, there's never trains on Tenerife. Gracias.
I just thought I'd throw that in.
They're thinking of doing one actually. They're thinking of doing a Transylvanian or whatever it's called from Santa Cruz to Las Americas. So that's on the cards. But so is the Formula One as well. So we don't know about that. But that would be pretty cool if we could get a train to Santa Cruz, because at the moment it takes you about 55 minutes. And then you got to find a parking space, and 55 minutes from here. It's probably 45 minutes from Las Americas. So you've got to drive. And it's a terrible. I mean, it's a nice drive, but after you've done it a few times, it's pretty boring,
It's uneventful, is it?
That's the word I was looking for. Ian, you're a fantastic guy. That's the word I was looking for. It's an uneventful drive.
Uneventful.
It's nice on the coast in certain places, but there's nowhere really to. Go ahead.
It's like driving from Dundee to Aberdeen. That's uneventful as well.
Exactly. My mum and dad used to live in Pwllheli in North Wales, and when I was visiting them, there's a certain point where you got into the A55, and you were going down, and then they lived at the end of like a 200-mile cul-de-sac, So it was the same road in every time. You couldn't change it. You could come from the south, but that was even worse, because then you'd have to go through the Portmeadow toll road and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
We got somebody else in. I think it's Johnny Vlogger.
Johnny Vlogger's popped up.
Johnny Vlogger's popped up. We'll come to you in a minute, Johnny, if you can hear us. Put your thumb up if you can hear us. Put your thumbs up if you can hear us, Johnny.
Yes.
Okay.
He's there.
He is there. There you go. And have you got your earphones in as well? Oh, we can't hear you because you're blocked at the moment. It's automatically blocked. I'm going to say hello to Johnny Vlogger as well. Bring him in, okay?
Yeah, carry on.
And then let's do this. Hello. So we got Johnny Vlogger, we got Ian Miller, we've got myself, and we got the Masala restaurant there in Fours. There's people behind me, but that's okay.
Hello, team. Hello, Ian.
All right. I'm just going to finish talking to Ian, then I'll come to you, Johnny. If you want to put your camera down slightly so we can see more than the top of your head, that'll be fine. There you go. There you go. Now, because you don't have your earphones in, you might get a little bit of feedback. So if you got earphones, stick them in. If you don't, that's okay. Right. So, Ian, The channel you were talking about, are you associated with it? Is it just something you found that you thought might be interesting?
No, it was something I found quite a number of years ago actually, because I used to have a wee interest in trains, the old steam trains and that.
Okay.
And it was just something I was looking at, and I just started actually following him. It was the way they did it. He had a partner that went with him, and sometimes she used to go off and maybe go to get a wee bit of history of the town or the village, or wherever they stopped. But no, it was good. As I say, he'd actually stopped doing it because of the COVID pandemic, and he's done this now with the old London railways, where it's been turned into walking tracks and cycling tracks and everything like that.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Johnny. I'm gonna have a serious talk with Johnny. So I don't know whether you want to stay on, Ian.
Can I? I'll tell you what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll go. What can I do? Can I mute myself just now?
You can. I can mute you, but
Can
also
you mute?
I can mute you, but also you can just go out and come back in when you're ready. It's up to you. I'll just mute you anyway.
Right.
So thanks,
I'll
Ian, for
go
coming
out
in.
and I'll come back.
If you come back, you come back. If you don't, you
I'll go
don't.
out and I'll
It's
come back
perfect.
at the end.
Okay, thanks very much. See you, Ian. Thank you very much for your contribution there. Okay, Johnny, it's you and me, pal.
Hello.
How are
Tim,
you? All right? Are you okay?
Yes, thank you. Are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. And the reason I'm having a serious conversation with you is because it's a topic that we all know and love. It's trolling and trolls. And
Trolling, oh yeah.
yeah, you've been identified as one of those people that goes with Tom, and the trolls follow you. Is that something you've noticed yourself?
I've noticed it a little bit, but I think it's mainly from Tom.
Okay. And do you think you're going to bring him onto my channel by coming on the stream? Or are you pretty confident that it's not going to happen?
You just can't say, can you?
You can't really.
It's unpredictable.
Yeah, very unpredictable, very unpredictable.
These trolls are nothing to do with me. It's just they either follow me or they follow Tom.
Okay.
It's a nightmare.
Okay. It is a bit of a nightmare. So what's your question or your comments today?
I was just going to say about what's the latest on Tenerife, like getting out there.
What's the what? Sorry.
What's the latest news of getting out to Tenerife?
Okay,
Is it nearly a dream?
As I was saying before, at the moment the official thing is the 31st of May. There's going to be another meeting for people outside of the EU to be able to enter Spain, but the Trujillo, who's the Minister for Tourism, last Tuesday mentioned that she's working towards getting Brits over by the 20th, which is this Thursday, and she said they probably won't have to take a PCR test either, because by that time they will be below the 100,000 new infections in the last 14 days, rolling average. So it's looking pretty good. Also, the Canary Islands are really ramping up with the vaccinations. That means we're up until, I think we're about 40% now of at least one jab and 30% of two jabs. So that's pretty good. So we should be able to offer you a safe holiday immediately.
Should get out soon.
I think the 20th of May is the earliest, the 1st of June or the 7th of June would be the other two dates, but I don't think it will be later than that. And if we're on the green list, I think that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for Britain to put us on the green list, and then you can come. Because it's in our hands now to let you in. And if we're on the green list, then I think we'll let you come. If they don't put us on the green list because we're slightly over the 100, then it won't be worth it, because you cannot get back without taking 2 PCR tests. So it's going to make your holiday 2 PCR tests That was the builder just going past. Sorry.
Yeah.
More expensive per person, and you've got to quarantine for 10 days. So if that changes, if they put us on the green list that you don't have to quarantine, you don't have to do your 2 PCR tests when you return, then I think that Trujillo will say Spain is now open for Brits. So I think it's a sort of a tit for tat thing. So we're waiting on you guys. Anything else you need to say?
What we want is a green light each end then, the UK and Spain, and no PCR tests.
Exactly, and that would be perfect. I mean, you still have to wear a mask over here. You still have to respect the rules over here of distancing and stuff like that. But the protocols in place are really fantastic. It's easy to follow the rules. It's harder not to do it. You know what I mean? And also, as I was saying this morning, if you gauge your day, you don't have to wear your mask in your room or on your balcony. All you got to do is when you're going to meet other people, which is like in the corridor, in the elevator, going into the dining areas. As soon as you sat down, you're eating, you don't need a mask. Same again going to the pool. Sorry, say again?
That'd be good then.
Yeah, same going to the pool. You know, you wear the mask to go to your spot, and then you don't to sunbathe. You don't need to wear a mask. So just plan your day around that, and you're only really using your mask if you're walking. Now, if you are people who love to walk along the promenade, then you do have to wear it. But I've seen a lot of people who said, look, if I'm distancing and social distancing, and there's not a load of people around, they're going to pull it down anyway. You know, I mean, I try not to do that for the simple reason is I'm a bit of a stickler for the rules, as you probably know. But a lot of people do that, and I think that's quite fair. I think it's quite fair. They are upping the police presence though, because we don't want to fall at the last hurdle. We don't want to end up having a spike that stops us getting the green ticket. So we really, really want the green ticket now. We really want the green traffic light. So if we get that, bang, you're in.
That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So, okay, if there's any questions for Johnny, let me have a look. They're talking amongst themselves.
So if I can get out to Tenerife soon, could I meet you?
What we've decided to do, because there's so many people now, I mean, we've got 203 people watching now, because there's so many people who want to meet us, we would be like every day meeting people if we did it as a sort of a, you know, like, give me a call when you come. So what we decided to do is the Monday before I do this, the afternoon before I do this on a Monday, and the afternoon before we go for dinner on a Friday, we're going to tell people based on our website, timothydowd.com, we're going to tell people where we're going to be, and we'll get there an hour earlier. So we'll get there about 4 o'clock and go in live at 5:55, so it's nearly 2 hours earlier. But obviously about 5:30 I've got to start preparing, so there'll be about an hour or an hour and a half sort of window where we can chit chat, and however many people turn up.
Nice.
Now obviously we can only have 6 people on the table, so if there's a load of you turn up, then we're really going to have to sort something out. But also I've been talking to Dan, and I'm talking to the Lee, and if Lee's coming over, then I'm sure people want to join him as well. And I'm sure on Andrew's channel he's going to do something as well like that, to meet people. So just keep an eye out, and yes, but we probably won't meet privately, if you know what I mean. It'll probably have to be a day where, you know, either Monday or Friday, so there'll be quite a lot of other people there. There are a couple of our friends that we've known before that we might meet privately, but you know, the guys who just say we've never seen you before, we want to say hello and shake your hand or whatever, or tap elbows, we'll give you that time. As Christina says, it's a lot of stress, so I want to reduce that stress for her, and that'll be fine.
Yeah.
So okay. So I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Well, thanks, Johnny, for coming on, and we'll see you on the next one. I found an email in the junk pile. I found one of your emails in the junk pile. Hey, kids, it's YouTube Live. You're not allowed on it unless your parents say it's okay. They're Polish. Cooking them on you.
You know Polish.
I know Polish. Kiwi, cherry blossom. That's boot Polish.
Kiwi.
Anyway, thanks, Johnny.
All right, take care.
You too, man.
and see you soon.
Yes, sir. Thanks for joining. Bye bye. That was Johnny Vlogger. Okay, I am remiss. I am remiss. If Monaco can have F1 track, why not? Exactly. We're hoping for September. Oh my gosh. Well, you've all been enjoying yourselves in the chat. Tim, you're not a stickler for rules. You're just like a Q6. I don't know what a Q6 is, but I'm sure I'll find out, and it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait for December. Get my first vaccine on Saturday, says Craig. Alison is fact Tenerife is a volcano. There are barrancos everywhere. There is a barrancos everywhere. Why not Sanity Car Hire Grand Prix in Pandas? Much better entertainment than the F1. You know what? I'd drive one of those. I'd drive one of those. Paul says, love your vlogs through the team. Keep up the good work. Paul in Lancashire. I went to school in Lancashire. I went to school to the Wellington Secondary Modern School in Bury, which is a great school, but it doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist anymore, but basically there's a very famous Wellington school in London as well. So if instance, where do you go to school? I say I went to the Wellington, and they just assume it was London, and I'm a cool dude. I came out with an O-level math and a CSE grade 1 chemistry. There you go. Nick was a school teacher. Just okay, a school 6 is a school teacher. Actually, I probably would make a good teacher actually, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maria, of course, we consider as barrancos. I don't know what the barranco conversation was, but if you need my, it is busy actually. It's, there's 2 couples eating in, and 1 couple with a family of kids that are swanning around from Poland who are eating out. Thanks, Mike 9 Red. There you go. Panda F1. No, they got to use those. What do they call them? Mia Fioris. No, the Cinquecentos are what they call. You can have 1 on each leg. Just open the sunroofs, put each foot in a Fiat, and then you can go down like roller skates. How many? Have we done an hour? We've done an hour. Hasn't it gone quick? Hasn't it gone really quick? Okay, the F1. It's still on the cards, but there is movement, but there's no people digging or anything. And also there's movement on the train, and there's no people digging. So I don't know. What I actually did this one as well. This is what I should have done when Ian was on, or Johnny. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put me in. I'm going to put the masala in the big thing, me in the small thing, and then this is the bottom. So that's pretty cool now, isn't it? Like, subscribe, and press the little button for notifications. And then it tells you where timothydowd.com, contact, sponsor, join in. This is what I'll be doing at the weekend. I got more thingy maruji. I can hear ping in here, so I hope it's not me. I think I put everything on mute, so it probably isn't. So this thing at the bottom is 10 minutes long. So if I speak for more than 10 minutes, it's going to go off. So these are the takeaways going. Dzień dobry, dziękuję. Okay, Craig. Una hora, no, my God. You're nearly right, 7 p.m. I don't know why that was blocked. But, yeah, I got to tell you something. Let me solo me. Oh, solo mio. What's your next walk? Wednesday. Did I catch you say you were busy with the tea tomorrow? Yep, I'm busy with the TAE tomorrow, so the next walk is Wednesday. What I might do, though, is after the TAE, I might go live, but I'm not sure. But that's going to be about midday or something. So Ian's back on, so I can try this out again now. Ian, I can see you. Let me just unmute you. You're now unmuted. Let's go for, where are we? Where is it? I can't find it now. Oh, there it is. Because you came on, everything shifted. Hang on. So I'll put you
Oh,
big,
sorry.
me small, and this one. So there you go. Cool dude.
Yeah.
So, Ian Miller. And
That's it.
I'm even looking the right way. Ian Miller.
Yeah, you've got it right.
I've got it right tonight, haven't I? So what's
You've got it right.
so what's happening? I've got to turn it that way. Hang on. Oh, there you go. Too much. Cool dude.
No, yeah. You're turning. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do.
Okay. So
I think I've frozen by the looks of it.
no, you haven't. I can see you. Perfect.
Yeah, it must be at my end.
Yeah, go straight ahead, sir.
Hey, well. That's another rainy day over.
Oh, was it raining there in Dundee today?
It was raining this afternoon. It was hailstones, really, really bad.
Hailstones. I don't think we've ever had hailstones here. Well, I've not seen the hailstones, but it could be. Yeah.
I think they were about that size. If I can get that. Wait a minute. See that round bit there?
Oh wow, they were massive.
They were massive.
Are you being serious? Were they that big?
I'm being serious. I had to make a mad dash to the shed.
Oh my god.
It was that bad. It was that bad. I couldn't get back to you last night because we were out.
I totally forgot last night. Well, I didn't totally forget. I was doing other stuff, and then all of a sudden I looked at the clock, and it was 11 o'clock. I thought, I can't ring him now.
No, that was okay. We were out celebrating Barbara's birthday.
Ah, okay. Then happy belated birthday.
So I'll be quite honest. That's the first time we've been out for a long, long time.
Wow.
It's just we're local, just along the road, just sort of went along there for a meal because they couldn't get anybody else. You couldn't get people in either.
No.
It's just starting from today. They're actually allowed now to get meals with a drink inside as from today.
Cool dude.
So we're getting there. What have you got planned for Wednesday?
The Wednesday walk or the balcony banter?
The BB.
A balcony banter. We did say something, but I can't remember. All I know is it's to do with Canarian wine. I've got 2 bottles of Canarian wine that we bought, and I've not drunk. I know it's hard for some of you to imagine wine in the house and not being drunk, but we can do it these days. We're hard.
Yeah. Have you heard the Canary cast? Today?
I did. I usually listen to that tonight when I go to bed, so I don't listen to it in the afternoon. But is there anything? I mean, apart from the Eurovision Song Contest, is there anything I should be aware of?
I think you should listen to it. I'm not saying no more.
Okay, I will listen to it. Yeah. But you enjoyed it, did you?
It was an eye opener actually to what's happening in the UK.
Okay, cool. I will. In fact, then I'll do it while I'm not cooking tonight. I'm ordering Chinese. I'm ordering Indian. It's a takeaway, so I don't have to cook tonight. So I'll probably listen to it on walking up.
You're on a carry out.
I'm on a carry out. Christina fancied one of these takeaway wraps. I've said it before earlier on, but I'll say it again for those who just joined. There's 200 people watching. A lot of people have gone, I think. And maybe Rick's doing something. I can't remember whether Rick's doing something at 7 or not.
I have no idea.
Usually 7:30 anyway. So basically, it's like a naan bread with spicy chicken in it and yogurt sauce and red cabbage, and they roll it up, and it's a $5 and it's fantastic. It's only on the takeaway menu. In fact, it's not even on the menu. I don't think. I think it's a hidden item.
Right. If anybody wants to know, I've got a big heap of teddies here. I noticed somebody's commenting.
Yeah, they're all commenting. You're all commenting. Anybody can comment anything as long as they're not being nasty. And John Mack is He's saying you look like Max Headroom.
Oh, thank you very much. What's that?
No, that was an old MTV character. An old MTV.
Right.
He was sort of half human and half sort of avatar. So
There's someone else asking what the subject is for Wednesday.
you know, I really don't know. It's whatever you want it to be, and I'm sure if Julianne is watching, she'll tell me. But I think it'll just be something positive. So I hope Cleo's coming because she can give us the latest on the information from the town hall, and I'm sure that Christina and Juliana will come up with something that is really gladdening for the soul. So whatever it is, you can come and watch. I just want to say thank you for Messiani Farag for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Nice Indian, enjoy your meal. That actually pays for Christina's wrap. Thank you. Wednesday and Friday and Sunday afternoon is Rick. Not tonight, Tim. Wednesday and Friday and Sundays afternoon. Okay. Yeah, Rick follows me usually on a Wednesday and a Friday, and then he follows Dan on a Sunday if Dan's doing something. Can't see anything.
There's something on it Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So basically, we can just carry on if we want until the battery runs out. Hi, I'm Stuart Allen, a photographer and drone pilot, 16C air temperature in Bognor Regis in West Sussex, UK, off to Fuerteventura from Saturday the 29th of May 2021. So Stuart Allen, photographer and drone pilot, is going to Fuerteventura. There you go. Evening, lads and lasses. Magic the Cades. And David, good evening. There's new people coming on now after 7 o'clock. They must have let the pubs out early. Thank you, Tim and friends here, for feeling much better today. Joanna, I did read before that you had a loss, and we do appreciate you coming on and saying hello and sharing that with us. And I'm hoping that you got enough love from the community here to be able to deal with it. And we wish you all the best, and can't wait to see you in Tenerife one day soon. And having said that, I'm going to close this down now. I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody. Any music, so I can't do balcony. What's it called? But what I will do is I'll show you. I'll show you the Lederhosen challenge thing again. I'll do that first, and then what we're going to do is let's do this first. I'm going to do this first, Ian.
Right, go on.
We're not muting ourselves, so don't say nothing.
Right.
Of course, that was a false one.
Yes, well.
So we're back in the normal one now. I've got to finish it off
better.
now because it's way past 7 and there's more people coming in the restaurant. And
Can I just say thanks,
Yes.
folks, and we'll see you all at the next time. Thank you all for
Ian,
your comments.
thank you for coming in. Thanks for all your support, and also the stuff that you've done in the past, which is really helpful for me. So thank you very much. Okay,
You're welcome.
Ian,
You're
I'll
welcome.
See you in the next one.
We'll see you later. Bye.
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 Okay, that was Ian, ladies and gentlemen. I just got to get to the other side here. Is it this side? Which side do I do it? I can't remember. I'm doing that. I'm doing that way. There you go. So, ladles and jelly spoons. So I got to turn it this way. I'm finishing now. There we go. Turn it this way, and I'm going to do AB, which is that one. No, press the wrong thing again. That one, and then AB. There we go. Google thinks you might like this one. Oh, there we go. Google thinks I'll start that again. We're back in the room. AB. Still not working. AB. There you go. Google thinks I'm in the wrong way, aren't I? Google thinks you might like this one. If you want to sponsor the channel, just press the little square button down the bottom. And if you're still not subscribed, press the big round button here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. 250 people were watching at the peak. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.